Hello everybody, welcome back. In the last video we set up our environment. We got Node installed, we got Go installed, version, and we got a browser, a better terminal, a bash, and an editor. So in this video we are now going to actually just start building some stuff. So I don't want to spend like 30 videos on deep Go code and like 30 videos on deep VueJS code. So I want to just basically go over some of the basics to get an application up and running, and then I want to concentrate more on the deeper concepts and whatnot. And so I don't want to spend a lot of time on like Vue for loops and these sort of things. There's a lot of video series already out there on that sort of stuff, but I'm probably going to spend more time on Go than I will on Vue. If you're looking for like a Vue series, I can create one if you want me to. Just go ahead and send some messages or something to me on YouTube, and depending on demand, I'll take the time to build an actual Vue app. But I don't think I'm going to spend a lot of time on Vue. But that being said, let's get a client going, so at least we have something to display, right? And utilize what we're going to build with our API. So the very first thing I think we're going to need is Vue CLI, and we're going to use npm to install that. So npm install globally at Vue CLI. So doing this allows us to install Vue CLI version 3. So if you do Vue-CLI, I think it's version 2 or version 1.5. But we want the newest one, so this is going to give us the newest one. So let's go ahead and install that. This will take a second. And come on. It should be done in just a second. Come on. I'm gonna pause until it's done. So okay, and we're back. I had a little bit of an internet issue, but now it's fixed. Okay, so we have Vue CLI installed, so now we're going to use Vue CLI to create a basic project that we're going to use for our client-side application. One of the things I also want to do too is use a Node to create a couple just basically echo servers, so we can do some testing with Kubernetes later on. So let's go ahead real quick and use this Vue CLI to create this client, and in the next video we're going to create those echo servers. Okay, so what the command is Vue create, okay, and then we're going to create our project. Let's just call it client for now, simple, Okay, brings up this nice little dialog. We're going to hit the down arrow, go to manually select features. We want to include, so hit down arrow and space for router, space for Vuex, excuse me. We want the CSS preprocessor. We don't need unit testing, any of that stuff. If you want to do that, go ahead, but we're not going to be doing that in this video series. Okay, we obviously want Babel. So let's save that. We do want to use history mode for the router, and we'll handle that later on properly. Okay, and then we're going to use SAS, I guess, for now. We'll use Airbnb. That's my favorite one. We're going to lint on save. We're going to use dedicated files. Let's save this as a preset for this project. We'll say default Vue app. Okay, let that build. And while that's building, we're going to talk a little bit about including things like SAS and whatnot. So it doesn't. So Vue CLI doesn't directly. Well, I'll show you what it builds. So let's let this build, and then we'll go from there. I see it's building still. Let's be checking. That's fine. Let it build. The initial build always takes a long time. And am I gonna need to pause this? Maybe. Maybe not. And we're going to close that down just for now. Okay. So we're good. Okay. Let's run npm run serve. make sure it actually runs, which I don't see why it wouldn't, but let's just make sure. Oh, I'm gonna have to adjust my display size here. Localhost 8080, and we have a Vue app. Yay! You can see that the hot reloading is working by going into the Vue app itself. Go into source, we'll go into app right here. Oh, let's install the Vue extension. While it's doing that, let's go home 2, we'll save that, and we'll see that home 2 updated. Then we'll remove that home 2 again, save, and the hot reloading is working. So we're good to go. And come on, Vue tooling. Okay, while it's installing, I'm going to show you how to include a folder of Sass. So we want to go into this Vue. Where is this Vue? Okay. And we want to do I'm not sure why I didn't create one. We'll just create our own. Okay. So we'll create a new file called vue.config.js. Then we'll say module.exports equals an object. We'll say configure webpack. Okay. And then we'll do resolve extensions. Let's see, we want .js, and we want .vue, and we want .json, and we want .sass here. Okay. And we want to have an alias for what folder we're going to use for that. We're going to call that styles. Okay. And then we're going to say path.resolve. Oh, need to include path. Const path equals let's do require path. Having a heck of a time with my keyboard today. Directory name, and then we're going to use source assets CSS. There we go. We can go into our folder up here, under our source folder, assets. We'll create a new folder called Sass, like so, and then you can just import from here. So you can go ahead and create your Sass from there and import that. Let's go ahead and delete this file here. We don't need that. Let's go into the Vue. We don't need this hello world. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to go up to our app.vue up here. And why is this? Did it never? Oh, there we go. Okay, reload. There we go. Expand this a little bit. Oh, I do not like HTML. So we are going to do npm install pug -- save. Go into our main.js here. Good to go. Router. We do not want this for now. We don't actually have a home. We don't actually have any routes at the moment. So we're going to get rid of that. App here. We don't need this here. We'll do our own styles later should we need it. There we go. And we want to do lang equals pug because pug's better. For me, I like it better. And then we'll do router.view. And then put some spacing here just so it's more clear for me to read. npm run dev. Oh, did I not? Oh, that's right. Let's go to our package.json. We're going to add dev because that's, I think, more normal. So npm run serve. There we go. And come on, it should just build. Did I not? I must not included that. npm install. Oops. Save. and run dev. Okay, and reload. Nothing. That's fine because we don't actually have anything in the application. And just to show that it's actually working, let's say span hello world. Save that, and then it should show up right there. Good to go. So we have a very basic Vue CLI app up and running. We'll add a little bit more stuff later on. I'll see you guys in the next video.